Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds, where pocket change turns into a fortune. Money bag. If you love rare coins, shocking values, and unbelievable finds, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and see which coins could make you rich today. Magnifying glass. Tilted left sparkles. Hello and welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. Today's journey takes us into the world of American history, hidden wealth, and one of the most surprising coins that could change your life, the 1976 Lincoln penny from the U.S. proof set. At first glance, this coin might look just like the pennies you've seen every day, but trust me, this is no ordinary penny. This one is a hidden jackpot for coin collectors, and by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much money this little piece of copper could bring into your hands. The year 1976 was no ordinary year for America. It marked the nation's bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of independence. While quarters, half dollars, and dollars were struck with special bicentennial designs, the Lincoln cent remained unchanged, continuing to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But here's the twist: proof set pennies from 1976 hold secrets that collectors are desperately searching for today. These coins were struck with special care at the San Francisco Mint, using polished dies and planchets that gave them a sharp, mirror-like finish. Only a fraction of the population ever laid eyes on these, because they were never meant for everyday circulation. Now, let's talk about why the 1976 Lincoln penny has become such a target for coin collectors and why it's one of the most searched coins in the United States. First, proof coins are already more desirable due to their sharp strike and limited release. But second, many 1976 proof pennies have variations, striking anomalies, and rare mint errors that make them far more valuable than their face value. Double dies, cameo contrasts, off-center strikes, any of these tiny differences can skyrocket the price of a coin like this into the stratosphere. The design itself is iconic. On the front, we see the profile of Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, whose image has been on the penny since 1909. Every line in his beard, every contour of his profile is carefully defined in these proof issues, giving collectors a sharp and beautiful strike that standard circulation coins can't match. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands strong, a reminder of freedom, sacrifice, and the enduring legacy of America's history. Proof coins from this era often show extra sharp detail in the columns of the memorial, something that collectors examine closely when evaluating value. Condition, as always, is everything. While millions of standard pennies were made in 1976, only proof set coins struck in pristine quality hold the kind of collector appeal that can bring massive money. A coin that has been preserved without scratches, spots, or discoloration can command astonishing prices at auctions and among serious numismatists. Add in a rare error, and the demand only skyrockets. This is exactly why coin collectors across the United States search tirelessly for the 1976 Lincoln proof penny. It's a blend of American history, rarity, and investment potential. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just someone checking an old coin collection, this is one coin you should never ignore. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the shocking value reveal. A 1976 Lincoln penny from a proof set, in top-grade condition, or carrying a rare error, can be worth between $115,000 and $165,000. That's right, over $100,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding one of these treasures tucked away in an old proof set or coin collection. It could be the lucky break of a lifetime. Today we're diving into one of the most surprising and overlooked coins hiding in American coin collections, the 1968 Lincoln penny from the U.S. proof set. At first glance, it might look like just another 1-cent piece, but don't be fooled. This little coin could turn into a fortune if you happen to have the right one in your hands. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why collectors in the United States are paying shocking amounts of money for this coin, and how much it could be worth for you. The year 1968 marked an important moment in U.S. coin history. After a brief pause, the San Francisco Mint once again became the primary producer of proof coins, including the Lincoln cent. These proof coins were never released for circulation. Instead, they were struck with polished dies on specially prepared planchets, giving them a mirror-like surface and incredibly sharp details. That means the 1968 proof Lincoln penny wasn't just another coin, it was a collector's piece from the very start. So, why is the 1968 Lincoln proof penny such a hot topic among collectors and one of the most searched coins in America? The answer comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. Proof coins were minted in limited numbers, and while thousands were produced, very few have survived in flawless condition today. Collectors are always hunting for coins graded as perfect or near perfect, and when they find one, the value shoots through the roof. But that's not all. 1968 Lincoln proof pennies are also known for their fascinating minting anomalies. Error coins from this year can include double die obverse, off-center strikes, cameo contrasts, and variations in the mirror finish. These errors make the coin even rarer and more desirable. Coin collectors in the US are constantly searching for 1968 proof pennies with these special characteristics because they are one-of-a-kind treasures. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, you see Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, whose image has become one of the most recognized symbols in American coinage. Every proof strike shows his features in crisp, sharp detail that regular circulation coins simply can't match. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial appears, with its pillars, steps, and even the tiny seated statue of Lincoln inside, all perfectly defined on high-grade proof coins. These tiny details are exactly what collectors love to see when examining proof cents. Now here's the part that excites treasure hunters: the value. While a normal circulated 1968 penny isn't worth more than its face value, a proof set penny in pristine condition, especially one with an error or cameo contrast, can sell for staggering prices at auctions. Collectors across the country are willing to pay massive amounts for the right coin, and the market demand has only grown stronger as these coins become harder to find. And now, the reveal you've been waiting for. A 1968 Lincoln penny from a proof set, in top-grade condition or with a rare error, can be worth between $113,000 and $170,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, over $100,000 for a single 1-cent coin. Just imagine discovering one of these gems in an old proof set sitting in your family's collection or hidden away in a drawer. That tiny penny could end up being the most valuable coin you ever owned. So, if you've got proof sets lying around, go check them carefully. Don't underestimate the power of the Lincoln cent. It's one of the most searched, most collected, and most profitable coins in America. And who knows? Your 1968 proof penny could be the one that makes you rich. We are about to uncover one of the most unbelievable secrets in U.S. coin collecting history, the 1963 Lincoln penny from the American proof set. At first glance, it might look like just another penny, but don't be fooled. This coin has shocked collectors and treasure hunters across the United States, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why it could be worth a life-changing fortune. The year 1963 was a significant one in American history. It was the last full year before the U.S. Mint introduced major changes to coinage during the mid-1960s. The Lincoln penny was still made primarily of 95% copper and carried the classic design that had been in place since 1959, showing President Abraham Lincoln on the front and the majestic Lincoln Memorial on the back. But when it comes to the 1963 proof set penny, this was no ordinary strike. These coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint using polished dies and specially prepared planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish and sharp, deep details that make them true works of art. Now here's where the excitement begins. Proof coins from this era are already sought after because of their limited numbers and superior quality, but the 1963 Lincoln proof penny is one of the most searched and hunted coins in the U.S. The reason? Rarity, condition, and errors. Collectors are obsessed with finding flawless examples graded at the very top by professional grading services. And when you add in the possibility of minting errors, like double die strikes, cameo contrasts, or planchet variations, the value of this coin skyrockets. Let's look closer at the design. On the obverse, you see Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest presidents, captured in fine detail. On a proof strike, you can literally see the crispness of every line in his hair and beard. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is shown with such sharpness that even the tiny statue of Lincoln inside is visible under magnification. For collectors, that precision and shine is what makes proof coins like the 1963 penny stand apart from regular circulation coins, but the real reason coin hunters in the United States are talking about this penny is its shocking value on today's market. While ordinary 1963 pennies are still worth just 1 cent, a proof-set penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially with errors or cameo designations, can sell for prices that almost no one would believe. The demand for rare proof coins has exploded, and the 1963 Lincoln cent has become a superstar among valuable U.S. coins, and now, the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. A 1963 Lincoln penny from a proof set, kept in top-grade condition or with a rare minting error, can be worth between $117,000 and $185,000, yes, you heard that correctly, well over $100,000 for a single penny. Just imagine digging through an old proof set or family collection and finding one of these gems tucked away. That one coin could turn into the most valuable discovery of your life. So, don't ignore those old proof sets, and never underestimate the power of the humble Lincoln cent. It might look small, but it could make you rich beyond imagination. If you enjoyed this discovery and want to learn more about rare pennies worth money, U.S. proof set coins, and valuable coin errors that change lives, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.